Yeah, Tim Dillon has a lot to say about that. He's a comedian that's pretty funny, but yeah, he's got a lot to say about Airbnbs.
Yeah, I might have to watch that.
What's up, guys? How y'all doing? Oh, it's another how's it hanging? All that stuff. What's up, Hiawatha? How you doing, sir? Good to see you. Haha, not on my watch with these aliens. Did you see this thing?
What are you talking about now?
This alien, like on the right side, or on the right side of the drawing I did, based on the left side, is the image that they put out of what this jellyfish alien footage,
Mm,
or UAP, unidentified, whatever. So I said, okay, I'm going to draw that to try to make it clear. You could see the head, the eyes, little hands, whatever the heck it's
mm,
wearing. Or my imagination is filling in the gaps. I don't know.
sure, sure.
But what was
They
interesting,
can't prove Loch Ness monster's real, and they want to try to throw this stuff there. Is there another Hunter Biden drop or something?
the Epstein papers, I think a second stack of them got
Of
released.
like of course the
There's
the
other.
the Bill Clinton menu came out. What he likes to order when it's time for dessert is that what came out that we're trying to divert from?
I don't know what it's doing. I'm trying to find it right now. It's pretty simple to find.
You know what really grinds my gears?
You know what really grinds my gears? Nice.
Oh,
Well, the footage of it, I'm pretty sure I could throw out a couple
well,
seconds.
and I feel, come on, just give me a second here. I feel for the guys that they roped in to stand there or sit there in front of Congress and tell them, yes, Mr. Congressman, I've seen aliens and they are from, that's a old black and white footage from Star Wars.
So that's basically right there, the screen capture from what I worked from.
Okay.
But yeah, that's what that's what they're saying.
It just like cloak.
Yeah, it changes. They're claiming it's changing temperatures, and so some people said it looked like bird crap on the lens.
Whatever.
So I don't know. Another
It
video like sees the base from space and is tracked at the location.
now
Like it tracks it live.
I've seen the light manipulation, the panels where
Mhm.
the guy walks behind the
Yeah,
panel
it bends the light
and it
around.
bends the
Yeah,
light and he's gone.
yeah,
And so for the old school predator camouflage,
right,
it's about as damn close as they decently were going to get as to what that was doing to
right.
cloak it. Now, the levitation piece that we've seen from certain technologies that they're able to have a guy with a jetpack can do the whole Iron Man thing
But
exists.
always with propulsion technology and controlling an
And
explosion.
noise and sound and you see the air movement around them. So
Yeah,
fair enough. Now, I don't know about you, but some of the stuff I've seen in Unreal
right,
makes that look super fake. And
right,
so here's like some it almost looks as if somebody went over the top to make it look very grainy so that you couldn't make anything out, to make it
right.
where I'm just playing devil's advocate and I'm throwing the other thing against the wall and looking at the other side of it. It's almost intentionally fuzzy and grainy so that
Yeah, this is an artist depiction. The only thing that
I know.
I
But
did was
sure.
like put the skin color there so you
Yeah,
could
yeah.
see what's there.
Yeah.
But The rest of it's just me turning levels up to see other shapes that's in the data, and that's a chest. That's like a neck brace. It's like, okay, weird. I was like, crazy.
Sure. But all right, you know what? Game this for me. Hop out on whatever little AI deal that you were hopping out on.
Dude,
and do some prompt engineering and say, have me have an alien form levitate across the military base, grainy, an old 8mm black and white at a resolution of X, and have the AI actually generate that for you so that it is grainy. And you know, what's up with the 3 legs?
A lot of those have been happening. A lot of those have been happening, or people are like AI generating like footage of aliens running through a mall or whatever. But when I was watching that video a few times just to get the good, like the spot for it, I did notice that it potentially looked like it had tiny little drone propellers on the tips. So I started looking at it like one of those helium balloons.
And if they made it grainy,
if you helium balloon, fill it up, it floats. It's going with the wind with the tracking data from top down. You can watch it it moves along and it gets blown. It moves and then gets blown. Now it's
be a crash test dummy with a suit on. I mean,
it's just imagine what those guys are doing in the. Okay, here was the other thing I got. Here's the other thing I got. Hold on.
Back to the original statement. Look how spun up you got and deterred onto something else instead of talking about the Epstein list. See?
There was nothing on that. We talked about it last week. There's
not a lot. There's not a lot on it we didn't know, except for Stephen Hawking having to get having a little bit of freak in him. You know,
that was my joke on this guy. I was like, that's just Stephen Hawking's ghost trying to fly back to Epstein's Island.
No, that's black and white. That was probably like his first robotic chair.
Yeah, right.
Oh man, this thing is really cool. Have me go over to the gate.
Yeah, I want to add him. I want to add this alien to our splash page. So hold on.
Oh, please don't.
Why? What? Do I have to make it look like Stephen Hawking?
No, but it'd be so much cooler if you did.
So funny.
All right.
This is the wrong one, I think. I don't know. I've got the other one with the propellers, but I don't give a shit. So I'm just gonna fill this with some purple color, copy, paste that in. So yeah,
no, man. Oh, come on, man. All right.
What up?
Do me a little solid.
Shoot.
And put the support arm on the front with the laptop screen in front of him.
Is it Hunters?
No, the Stephen Hawking visual aid in front of the chair with the monitor popped up. Come on. But yeah, man, the times they throw the. Just really kind of look back and see every time they do a news drop like this to get everybody all riled up on something. It's something else. There's a data dump somewhere with a bunch of other stupidness that, something happened.
Yep.
AOC got caught in an Asian spa somewhere, and didn't pay. I mean, there's something.
Oh, I'm good. That's all. That sounded a lot worse.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't think she's Asian, right? It's hard to tell.
Hold on. Did Stephen Hawking like steer it with his chin or something?
He used his mind to manipulate and speak. It was like a brain chip, wasn't it? There for a while he had like a headset, right? I
Yeah,
think
that's
until it
fun.
just really got too bad for him. Here's the thing, man. I was reading. I'll nerd out for a minute. I was reading some of the solar sale as
Oh
far as
yeah, yeah, yeah.
the ability for something. I mean, extremely,
Hmm.
extremely lightweight that could just travel
By light.
faster than just anybody can even fathom, besides a
Hmm.
few people on the planet. And the solar
Gradually,
light
because of
and the solar wind was actually going to push it and keep
yeah,
pushing it and faster and faster and faster, and it was just going to cook. And I mean, the weight of it was going to be like a feather.
yeah,
And they
yeah.
were going to put that on with data to be able to communicate and take off. Man, I just still can't get away from checking out Joe's tattoos.
It's been a fun time, dude.
Um, but that theory and thought to that,
It's awesome. It's to
I thought that,
alpha.
like, you know what I mean? Like, that's actually okay. Taking thoughts of physics and string theory and like everything of just how could we do whatever and get something out there, and then maybe someday it'll be on the other side of a portal, and maybe we'll get back to it. I don't know,
Right.
but just interesting. It's kind of crazy.
It is. When you're talking about stuff like that, like it's crazy how ingenuitive they're trying to be with the little resistance. Like it is a vacuum. They can think about how to build tools
I'm
at
just
such
Yeah, but all
degree.
right,
It's kind of
let's
neat.
think this. Okay, it's traveling so fast by that
Yeah.
time. I
Uh
mean,
huh.
we're talking.
Oh, Alpha. It's either Alpha Centauri or Proxima B that
It was
they're
Alpha
trying.
Centauri. It
Alpha
was supposed to.
Centauri.
It was the only thing that possibly could at least reach that in
Right. Right. Right.
in a shorter timeline that we could actually maybe
Yeah. See.
someone know,
Yeah.
and it smacks somebody in the face, and it get caught, and they're like, oh, what is this? Where did this come from? And then
Right.
maybe come find us. Um, but traveling so fast, you're telling me, I mean, that it's a kite. What kind of guidance system? How's it going to get through like a certain asteroid that might show up? You're telling me, I mean, I get it. It's vast.
I,
It's open.
I think they're
It's
talking
so much
about
stuff. But
letting go of a swarm of them, like
no,
a
what
whole
I read,
swarm of them.
what I read was one. I did not.
Yeah.
I did. I did not read that it was a swarm like the whole Chinese kites and the candles and the send them all off and
Yeah.
ruin
It's a
the
big
environment.
swarm. I
Like
think
like they
specifically
do.
because of what you're talking about. But yeah.
But yes, you would have more probability of success should you have more. I mean, that's what also amazed me about the Voyager satellite
Mm.
and sending that off, because of how fast it was moving. I mean, man, by the time it hit, uh, Neptune,
Yeah.
Pluto, the whole deal. I mean, like, it was just smoking, and it's just gone. And
Voyager
they're still
1.
talking to it.
Yeah, Voyager 1 and
Um,
Voyager 2 are both out of the
yeah, they're
heliosphere.
gone. Yeah,
They're
I mean,
out of the
yes,
protective shield that our sun
solar
puts
system
around
is
our
out.
solar
Yeah,
system.
it's gone.
And
Um,
when Voyager 1 hit, the readings it got was 10,000 degrees increase in temperature. And it's like,
as soon
how
as
did
it,
we build something back in the day that can still operate and withstand all that? And again, it's being ingenuitive with
it
little
lied
things.
to us because the instrument broke and 10,000 degrees was the max. I know how that works. I'm in the
Yeah.
industry.
Yeah.
So here, all right, let me throw this in there real quick. It is scaled to some value. You've got a
Yeah.
minimum and a maximum. Okay. No
Mm.
different than what's in your vehicle, what's in your truck, what's in your car. Those devices, those sensors are scaled from a
Yeah.
lowest and a highest. Well, there's also, if it breaks down and becomes defective, it
Yeah.
will
Yeah.
either revert to the most minimum or the most possible maximum. So once it hit that, it could have went the complete opposite way, but what it might have done was actually damage that circuitry.
Yeah.
Whether it's, 6,000, which would have damaged it or whatever, but 10,000 was in the scale. That would be my guess from experience with industrialized sensors and technology, at least now, let alone what would have been around back when they sent that. But for it to have lasted as long as it did, to be able to communicate, they were talking about that was part of the reason for all of the extra satellite dishes, the larger dishes, the arrays, the whole everything. They started losing communication with the Voyager 1, Voyager 2, and so then they made the array bigger, and then they got their comms back because they raised that communication darn it, not noise level, but the signal. And so
the frequency.
They kept making the array bigger and bigger and bigger to increase that signal. As the signal got weaker, they made the antenna bigger.
Yeah.
And that's cool. I feel that's that's smart. And but no, I get you. When it reached that certain point where it was outside of the bubble and then boom, it's very possible that it was just actually the
the malfunction.
It malfunctioned and went and just went to max. It to me, if it kept climbing or something, you know what I mean? Like they had a ranging value that kept moving and looked valid, I think that would be a little different.
Yeah, I believe it did go dark, and I think that is what they thought happened to it, and then it kicked back on or something. And so when they read the data, it said that, but I don't know. They probably did interpret exactly what you just said as it's just
that would be my guess. I mean, for it to abruptly change like that. But then again, I mean, they'll analyze it, they'll look through it, and they'll be able to decipher.
But how fast are they going too? Did you hear how fast they're traveling right now? It is thousands of miles per hour.
I thought it was like per second. I mean,
per second. Sorry, my bad.
No, it's smoking.
Yeah.
I mean, and so before I really kind of thought through it, one of the guys at work long time ago, and he's like, would you rather get kicked in the balls by a major soccer player, or would you rather get shot by a marshmallow that's going 1,000,000 miles an hour? And I'm like, I'd rather the marshmallow. And he's like, it's going 1,000,000 miles an hour. It would smoke you. And I was like, it's a marshmallow. I was like, I don't care. And he's like, but it's just a matter of physics. I was like, is it though? I was like,
I can deal with my pride better the other way.
I fired back at him. I fired back at him. I said, wait a minute.
Oh.
You're telling me that marshmallow is going to hold together? It's all, soft and gooey. And you're telling me it's going to travel 1,000,000 miles an hour? Well, this is in a vacuum. This is in space. I was like, no, I'm not in a vacuum. I'm not in space. You're saying, do I get kicked by the balls, or do I get shot with a marshmallow going 1,000,000 miles an hour? I think it's physically impossible for a marshmallow to go 1,000,000 miles an hour in this environment, in this atmosphere, on this planet. So you know what? I'd rather take my chances with the marshmallow. And he's like, no. The marshmallow is traveling 1,000,000 miles an hour, and you get hit by it, and it will just disintegrate you. And I was like, if it's going to disintegrate me, it would disintegrate before it hits me. And he's like, he's getting flustered. He's getting all, and I'm like, come on. So you're going to game it. I'm going to game it. Don't,
right. It's fun how that works.
You blow holes in mine, I'll blow holes in yours. And then he got upset because I was blowing holes in it.
Giggity.
but he has a point. I mean, like once I actually kind of sat and just really allowed him to voice what he was trying to put out there, you know, I was like, all right, I get what you're laying down, but you have to understand, you know, if that it would fall apart. It would disintegrate trying to go that fast. It wouldn't hold together.
No, marshmallows, man. I would take a marshmallow.
I can't remember what it was. I think he switched. Okay, you know, like a marble or something. I'm like, no, now we're not even, you know, not even the same conversation. You know what I mean? That's totally different.
I'll take Willow's fist.
I mean, it's just some of the interesting office banter that you get into, you know.
Right.
That's
amazing.
That was back in my IT days when you got the, you know, okay, so remember when I told you about the guys that were like shaking their heads, oh my gosh, no. If you've never played WoW, just like don't ever.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, wait a minute, all you guys play it. Yeah, we wish we never have. And then they all look at each other. And it's like same time, like 6 o'clock. Yeah. Right. And then they'd come back in the next morning. Oh, we were up to 3 o'clock fighting Dragon Ball Z, blah, blah, blah. And we lost 3 times and the guild had to reset, you know? And I'm like, are you guys serious? And they're like, yeah, I'd be so glad that you never played, but it's so awesome and blah, blah. And they would talk about it until lunch.
Yeah.
But don't get in it, don't do, and don't play, because if you never have, don't get in it. And I'm sitting here going,
it's true, dude. Like the thing is
I know now,
really,
but
they don't have the time. They don't have the time to teach you, and raids are crazy, and everyone's got their specs they're trying to come into. You didn't want none of that smoke.
Well, and back then, I mean, you were paying some Chinese kid over there and against or across the pond to level up your character to get you a level 70. And then you had a level 70 and had no idea what to do with it. So then you were going into a guild and going to go fight some boss, and they were like, oh man, we've got a level 70 with us. And you get in there and it's like, what do I do? And then they get upset. But yeah, it was an interesting group for sure. And then I grew up and then, you know, got a real job. So what do you do?
What do you do?
But I guess I am able to say, because they saved me, I never have played World of Warcraft. So
it's good.
There's that.
That's good. I never did either. Played other games, but yeah, I saw some friends getting into it. And I was like, nah.
It looked neat. I mean, it looked cool. I was intrigued by it, but they're like, no. As soon as I get home, that's what goes on, and then I do that till I go to bed.
Yeah.
And then they would come into work and just be smoked. I mean, they would have no energy to do anything, and I'm like, really? That's all you guys do? And it's like,
well, it's rotations. Rotations happen in these games, and it's basically how you play them. So you can almost have it autoplay, and you're just kind of monitoring it. So as things are running, now raids are different.
Come, whatever, man. Hell no,
in the combat, it's different.
This was 20 years ago.
No, I know.
They weren't doing that.
I wasn't talking about using AI to do it. I'm saying like the game design itself.
Yeah, but they were in there hammering this out.
Yeah. Oh, I got you. Like I said, raids and the combat part of a lot of those games aren't like that. But like crafting or farming for resources to make better gear, anything. Yeah, talked about sinking hundreds of hours just to get the right materials to make an object that as soon as you get to the right level is obsolete. The game loop is kind of dumb after you analyze it and look out of it. But is it fun to play with your friends? Is it fun to get those things going? Yeah.
Right. For sure.
What's this? Oh, we're just over here goofing. We're how's it hanging? So it's me and my brother. I'm Jeremy. He's Dwight, and we're just sitting here goofing off after he
Wait a
gets
minute.
off work, and while I
You're
draw.
What? Jeremy?
No, I'm Jeremy. You're Dwight.
I had this backwards like the whole time.
All right.
It's just been one of those.
I am an artist, comic book artist, and we are developing video games. So if it popped up in your rotation, great, welcome. Glad to see it. We talk about old jokes and old things.
Apologize. You missed the whole Stephen Hawking turned into an alien and flew across the military site. So, you know.
Yeah, we talked about the alien.
No.
Yeah. Stephen Hawking trying to fly back to Epstein Island.
He did a good job. It was a nice and controlled descent. Right?
Yeah, that wind was blowing him pretty hard.
That third leg of his was just a flopping.
It did. It had three legs, dude. Look. It does.
That's got to be it's got to be an anomaly in the video playback. You know,
telling you, dude.
Because if everybody could do that, we'd all be doing it.
Bronze Age caveman. Yeah. Cool. You do fiction. Sweet. Writer? Because I'm also writing my stuff too. Oh, Bronze Age caveman stuff. We got some cool people making some cool stories about that. Like that, like I've seen a couple of our guys do like the ancient pre-Sumerian like caveman type comic book. So heck yeah, dude, that's awesome.
Yeah, I can't speak to that because I don't know what that is. So I'm just gonna leave that one alone.
But it's just caveman type stuff, dude. You know.
Yeah. Well, I was never
Bronze
there.
Age.
I was never there. I don't know how that works.
Well, no, but you got some history lessons in you, don't you?
Yeah, but those were books, and those are no.
those didn't have enough pictures.
Those aren't true anymore. Like, right? We're getting rid of all that stuff. Like, you know,
Bronze Age. What was Bronze Age? Egypt, I think, was Bronze Age. Babylon, Sumeria.
No, I think bronze was before Egyptian, wasn't it? Because like they were.
It's a big timeline.
Well, I mean, they had shields, bows, arrows,
the
chariots. I mean,
the dynasties were.
Bronze was early, like bronze was like soft, very early.
Yeah. Well, he knows his stuff probably better than we do. So listen to idiots.
But he's
try to remember ancient aliens.
I'm not saying that it was aliens that had it in the Bronze Age, but I think it was aliens.
So yeah, Bronze Age collapse stuff. So what was the flood? Was the flood? You know. Event or
because what like bronze was the first, wasn't it? Like that was the first castings they started kind of.
I think so.
1200 BC,
Mesopotamia. Right. Yeah. Heck yeah, that's some cool stuff there. Oh, the architecture is neat too. Oh yeah.
Well, we make fun of.
I have a couple art history credits from college, so I get a little nerdy about it. Dwight just spits the spitballs at me.
But bronze is not art history. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, there was tons of art from back then, dude.
You bronze stuff now to, because you don't know what else to do with it.
Lost wax process.
Back then. I mean, because here's what I find funny. So you're already in the Iron Age in steel, and you know how to make a sword and a knife, but then you go and bronze cast.
Hold on, no, you got
come on,
you got it backwards. They were
bull.
I'm okay. I know you might actually be right. You might. They weren't using them for weapons though.
Bronze was first.
Yeah, bronze was first. That's
See.
what I thought you. That's what I was saying.
But what I'm saying is nowadays you've got these guys that are so good in steel and all this other, and so now they're making these nice, beautiful Damascus, but then throwing a bronze casting on it,
Yeah,
and it's like,
yeah.
wait a minute,
Preservation, man, it keeps it from rusting.
that's like having a Lamborghini and putting wagon wheels on it to drive it around the racetrack just because it's nostalgic and it might look cool.
I know a lot of the Bronze Age swords. They were razor sharp, and during battle, of course, the blade would bend. But it's also very easy to bend back. When you get to steel weapons, if they're not treated right, they snap.
Sure.
So it was much more advantageous back then to in certain circumstances, to be wielding a bronze.
Well, so
what's up, Hockey? How you doing?
So what he needs to do is he needs to now do another spoof of, and then go back to and have the Stick Age caveman instead of the Bronze Age, because the Stick Age was before stones and bronze.
Stone first, then copper, then iron and steel. That's the way it goes.
Sticks were first.
Oh, sticks were first. Yes, Hockey. Yes, thank you.
Now, so now he needs to do a Stick Age.
Well, here.
Man.
Let me show some of my art off here. Like, I'm playing goofy there,
spoof on that, and then introduce into the Bronze Age caveman a Stick Age stickman.
There you go. Yeah. There you go.
And draw him as a stick. That'd be perfect.
Look, guys, I'm almost done with this page. I know I've been saying that for a couple weeks.
No, you're missing a little more detail down there. I'm not sure exactly where those
right there. You called it. I gotta highlight all of that and get that filled up, but I've got all my background stuff done in the lower section. I got more tree section here. Joe and me went over the back leg anatomy, and I actually changed the pose. It reads a lot better. Did some color corrections, but after I get all that kind of done, I got to do the shades here on these. Then I've got to finish this. So I got to go.
Were done.
I know. I'm gonna be done. Gonna be done before 8 o'clock tomorrow. So I promise. I got.
It's a lot of little doodling. So
much. It's nuts. But I can't.
Where's he going?
He's going up the Tulabanya tree. Up, going home. Let's see. So I just don't know if I go lighter or darker. See, even now I'm trying to figure out like certain lighting adjustments. So I'm still making choices. I don't know. But yeah, it's been fun. What? Oh, cool. Well, good. Most detailed book, probably needlessly. But yeah.
So I can tell, like,
thank you.
Hockey's got us all dialed in for the Jeopardy on SNL. Most detailed book ever. Let's move to
400.
The topics for tonight are
potent potables.
Most detailed book ever.
I'm trying to get his name tag here, Alex. But people are just gonna fill in the blank there.
A petite. What? A petite something. What was it? I'll take a petite for 3.
Yeah. Oh man, I forgot what it
I know.
But it was a petite. Yeah. Oh man, yeah. I go blank too. But that's fun.
That's perfect. Sean Connery has negative 430,000. How do you even do that? Ha ha ha! Because I spent it all on your mother last night. Oh my goodness!
Thank you, Shrek. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
Yeah.
And yeah, you're already subscribed to us. Heck yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is what you're getting. So tomorrow I do a more Bob Rossi type stream where I draw for 2 hours. Tomorrow I'm only going to be an hour again. I'm going over to another show to meet a new person through they got a book coming up, but
are they any good?
The book seems interesting. If you're into Philip K. Dick type stuff,
I don't know what that means.
He, I think, pretty much got popular off of doing the opposite of the hero's journey structure of writing. So it's pretty fun stuff. Oh gosh, what he from 1970, 1980 author, but yeah.
Who knows?
Yeah. Oh,
Something
a bunch
like
of
that.
movies all the time. But yeah. So yeah, I do a stream where I work on this book and try to get it finished. So yay. But yeah, tomorrow I'll be working, I believe from 8 to 9, and then I'm going over to their channel to say hey and meet some new people, see what's going on. Try to represent. But yeah.
Buy them a barbecue cheeseburger pizza and put ranch on it.
Oh yeah, hey Joe, guess what? There you are.
Happy Valley, buddy.
You're on our splash page now, buddy. Awesome. I don't know what you're doing, dude. You're busy. You've been busy. Joe works hard. He's hard at it, working over there on his books and his projects. So, heck yeah.
Looks like he's been working on the abs.
Oh no, I do have to show off one of his pieces recently.
You mean like 6-minute abs? No, I can do 5-minute abs. Nobody can do 5-minute abs. It takes you 5 minutes just to warm up.
Look at this, guys. Joe's latest reveal for his Star Circuit.
That's looking good.
Star Circuit cover. This is Star Circuit 2. 2-star, 2 circuit, as we like to call it over here.
Are you freezing up? Because I lost you. Am I still here? Or is that you? I'm wondering. Somebody tell me if I'm still on. I think I lost Jeremy. He like froze. I need to get a screenshot of this. Yep, he dropped. Come on now, man. Hop back in. Get it figured out. Now I got to cover. Think of some jokes or something. Maybe. Oh, no, it's on me. Oh, well, happy Thursday. I'm getting some conflicting information on the different ages of what was first and what was last, but I think hockey wins as far as the stick age. We'll go with that. But no, Shrek, you need to look at possibly doing a guest starring character in your Bronze Age caveman and bring in a stick man. I think that could have some cool story to it. What else we got over here? Is he all right? Now here's my question. Give me a little bit of feedback here. So how does this work? Because I'm still on the StreamYard that it's still working, but Jay's the one that implemented the StreamYard to get it started and then brought me in on. So
my bad. I had to jump back in.
So later in the news, we have somehow in the closet, we had the host of your show who has been in there for quite some time and has not been able to come out. We were waiting to get updates to find out how that goes. More later at 10.
Talk the news. Yeah. That was good. That was great. Heck yeah. Yeah, sorry about that. I don't know what happened.
I can't understand how, like, you're the one that implements and gets the stream going, and so I thought it was tied to you. So how did mine still keep going? And then so interesting. It's still, you dropped out, and then finally the screen pulled to just me, and then for you to hop back in. So it works.
Nice save.
Because I'm like, wait a minute, does anybody hear me? And they're like, yeah, I hear you. And I was like, oh, interesting. So
yeah,
whatever.
that's a nice save. Heck yes.
Called you about 3 names, probably maybe 4.
Anything good?
No.
Well,
no. All right. So other topic of discussion. I sent you that link the other day. Why is that stuck in my head?
what what was it again?
The what was it? Focus.
Oh yeah, I don't know why it was stuck in your
Why
head.
is that stuck in my head?
Because you're insane. It's pretty.
I don't
simple.
know. But the what was it? Hocus Pocus by Focus.
Yeah, I had jump stuck in my head.
I've had that a couple times.
Yeah.
But I'm sitting here driving down the road like, and I'm like, what the? Where did that come from? And then and I'm sitting here going, okay, what the? And so then I don't even know what song it is. I just know the tune and I know what I'm hearing. And now I'm having to try to figure out how to Google something that's in your head that you don't know what it is and tell Google what it is. Right. And I'm sitting here. And so I found out, I was like, you know what? Yodel rock song. And it pops right up. And I was like, you gotta be kidding me. But somehow
these other people had that same thought.
Google figured it out. And I was like, all right, so cool. And then it pops on and the whole video kicks on, and I mean, he's just jamming out to it. And I still say it is impressive. I don't know why it has clinged on to me for about 4 days now, but it's, I guess it's better than, what was that Barbie song?
Do you sing that to yourself?
I do not, but I was just trying to think of like maybe the worst. Hockey's saying crisscross make you want to. No, it don't. But I mean, there is that. Maybe I guess it'd be worse. Maybe I guess if maybe that's what happened to Chris Cornell. He got Love Shack caught in his head and couldn't get it out. Right. And he's like, please make it stop. Oh yeah, I'm a Barbie girl in a Barbie world. That's just I don't even think I don't think if I got paid I could karaoke that. And even
dressed as Mrs. Doubtfire. Maybe. Crackers. There's ways.
With crackers. Yeah.
There's ways.
Yeah. I used to sing the song falsetto style, divorced now. Wonder why. I don't think that's why. I think there was other underlying issues that possibly could have led to that. Because I mean,
yeah, Dwight, that's what it is.
That's certifiable. I mean,
go sing it to Becky now. I have an extra room you can take.
Do I want to ask Hockey? What's Aqua? Do I want to know? Probably not.
Probably abandoned upside down.
Probably not. If hockey's asking, it's probably worse than Devo. Instead of the pots on their head, maybe they're turned the other side around. Maybe, I don't know. Awesome. I do know that Men at Work has been a massive impact in my life.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Heck yeah.
There was a couple times down in Australia where Men at Work popped on.
Mm-hmm.
Certain key moments of the day that I won't speak about. Aqua, Barbie Girl, Dr. Jones. Huh? Like, oh, come on, man. You're going to trash Dr. Jones? Come on. Mr. Jones, isn't it?
Mr. Jones, yeah.
Come on.
Mr. Jones.
You can't dish on Counting Crows, man. You got to leave them at least a little bit. Dwight needs a couples therapy time slot in the show. Yes. If I were only a couple, then therapy would be Dr. Jones. What's Dr. Jones?
Is it Dr. Jones?
It's Mr. Jones.
Well, we could be thinking about different things.
It could be a different song. Maybe it's maybe it's Dr. Jones in Australia.
Probably Dr. Jones.
Aqua Dr. Jones live. What is this? Pray tell. Am I? Oh, actually,
Trebek, hold on, look at it. Trebek looks like.
Listen to it. Hockey's probably setting me up. I'll probably have nightmare for a month.
No, Dr. Jones. Dude, my Alex Trebek looks like Chris Hansen.
He's almost got like
please have a seat.
Chris Hansen, who's that?
The To Catch a Predator guy.
What is huh?
You don't know Chris Hansen? Yeah, please have a seat over there. And then the cameras come out.
And the pedophiles and all that or whatever.
Yeah, that guy. Hold on. Then he needs to be right here. Maybe I just changed the name tag. He's got that pose. Can you please have a seat? No. Sorry, go on, Chloe. You were talking.
I was thinking the other one. Who am I thinking of? I used to actually work with a guy,
John Wall,
at the casino that looked just like him. Oh man, it'll take a minute, but it'll come to me. What's that movie on Showtime? Shameless?
Yeah. That's a show that's on Showtime, yes. And it's funny in my opinion.
And so, main character, 3 words, 3 names. William H. Macy. That's who.
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
That's who it looks like to me.
That's true. It does. It looks like it looks like Frank.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
Look. Yeah.
That's funny.
That's
true.
Like he's wanting a beer.
Yeah.
All right. Hold on a minute. Let me entertain hockey for a minute. I don't know what happened, but I got some really weird commercial. It's making me want to buy drugs. Like crazy ones that have a lot of side effects. Yeah, see? Hockey. Wait a minute.
Yeah, if you find it, send me the link.
Wow. I don't know what I'm.
You're looking for Dr. Jones, aren't you?
Nope. Sorry, buddy. I have no idea what that is. I have never heard it. So I got a snip of it, and I'm just going to leave it there because the last thing I need is some crazy, rancid song that gets stuck in my head worse than Barbie Girl or Love Shack or
Wow.
Hocus Pocus.
If that's what that is, Hockey, yeah, I haven't ever heard it before either.
Never. So
Never.
I have Aqua's first album with that song on it. Good for you, and I am very happy for you. And
It sounds like it's from the same people who do Barbie Girl.
Enjoy the Lou. How about that? It does sound Barbie Girl-esque. Yes. I was kind of nervous it was going to be like zombie kind of,
No,
like
it's techno crazy.
You know what I mean?
Oh,
yeah, that kind of.
Well, I think that's that guy. I think she sings the Barbies.
Is that
and that's the guy who, hello Barbie, let's go.
Gilligan's Island kind of?
It's crazy.
Well, don't play it too long. We don't want to get kicked off here.
No.
If they come after me for my impersonation of Zombie, then we have problems.
Yeah. Heck yeah. Yep, that's
thanks for sharing who Aqua was. And yes. Wonderful.
Nice. Great. Do we have to draw Aqua now?
No, because I have no idea what you would even do or how you would do that. We do need to draw the Bronze Man Caveman, though.
Bronze Man Caveman.
As a stick figure.
Oh, yeah, we do.
Or a Bronze Man Caveman could be rubbing two stick figures together to try to make a fire.
Actually want to
Cranberry. Here we go. See, Hockey. Gosh, from the Lou, he's still participating.
Yeah, get that left hand action going.
I
don't know.
Wash your hands after. Okay, how about that?
Here, honey, hold my phone.
Why? Oh God. What was it? I was talking about my first time in the Middle East. I was like, it didn't disappoint, and one of the guys I was at lunch with today was like, oh, did you have the whole rusty submarine going down the sidewalk? And I was like, yes. Oh, the rusty submarine. I was like, all right, that's a way to put it. He's British. He's
that's the excuse.
Yeah. He's from Wales. So that was cool.
Yeah.
It was all right. But his description fit just right in there, and it was nice and clean. I was like, that's great. Did you just rusty submarine that alien's forehead?
Yep.
That's so bad. Oh, come on, man. You gotta at least do some text across the screen so that we know that he's watching MS-DOS.
MX. Let's see. Yeah, what would the screen be?
A blue screen of death, like the old Windows blue screen with the text going across.
Yeah.
Oh my. So can I do my Stephen Hawking where he's like, oh shit, not again.
Damn you, Bill Gates.
Oh shit,
Damn you,
not
Bill
again.
Gates.
I can't stand to reboot again. It's going to be 10 more minutes before I can talk again.
It's funny.
Oh man. Do you think Steven ever called Dell technical support? Yeah, that's perfect.
How could he? How could he? If it's not working for him, how could he?
Well, I mean,
Backup devices.
Have you tried to reboot your computer?
Oh, it was fun. We made it to episode 6. Have a nice day.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Oh, imagine if he got caught being drunk and online at the same time. They'd have to put one of those blow devices on his computer like Shrek's talking about for him to be able to
I
start it
bet
up.
you he was the reason they can't. That's the reason they invented like the autocorrect. You know,
Right. That is not what I that is not what I said. It
how
does.
dare us? And listen to how many people we've made fun of since the beginning of this stream.
4.
Yeah, it's not that bad. We've done worse.
4. Yeah.
He had a blow dial telephone. Right. Yeah. That's what's in his face right here.
I mean, like, is that real? You know what I mean? Like certain pressure to get to a 3 or a 4, and then like you screw it up, and then you have to reset it and go again, like the old rotary dial.
Did you ever hear?
Like,
did you ever hear the theory that he was replaced, and then a whole team of people were basically just puppeteering him? Like that wasn't even him talking. There's a theory, a conspiracy theory, that talks about him being used as a puppet.
Of course there is.
Yeah, of course there is.
He was used as a puppet on Epstein's Island, I bet you he was.
Oh, now see, that's what I think is funny. I bring it up because I think it's an interesting concept because but then it's like I don't want someone who's clearly guilty to get off on a stupid joke.
Can you? So, all right, I'm with Corey. Can you make that alien have a sad face?
Yes.
Can you make it go, oh?
Before
blue screen of death.
Oh yeah. Gotcha. I'm with you. I'm with you.
Yeah. So, what do you think? Is he in like a lazy boy?
It looks like it's a device that. Have you ever seen like the VR rooms?
No,
the virtual,
he's just ate McDonald's too much.
The virtual reality rings that go around your waist and you stand in. This thing looks like it's doing that, but kind of carrying him. And then these legs, things, whatever the heck they are. I don't know. You saw what I saw.
I think it's Musk in an anti-gravity suit that Tesla hasn't released yet.
I'm still going with the gag. Hold on. That brings you back. So there was a story that these Navy SEALs had figured out how to sneak up on an AI security camera that was trained to recognize human shapes. Well, they cartwheeled closer to it. They acted like trees, and one guy was giggling because he did the Metal Gear Solid in a cardboard box thing.
Yeah.
So I'm looking at that and going, well, couldn't this kind of be another one of those gags to test cameras?
If he did the Metal Gear Solid in a cardboard box and then pooped and kept walking, I commend him. That would have been, hat tip hockey for if he went to the loo while he was in the cardboard box and then kept going, I'd have been cool. Almost looks like an ugly, bald Cartman.
Yeah, right. Krillin. You said Dragon Ball Z earlier. Oh.
Boy, this page is going to fill up pretty quick. We'll keep talking crap about people.
I know. It's going to be awesome. I should have done it at a higher resolution. That way I could print off a giant poster of it. But that would just mean that all these characters get to be smaller and it makes for more room.
That's not my name.
Right? Let's see if we can do that right now.
You're going to do what? Blow it up?
I'm going to blow up I'm going to make it bigger. Giggity.
Leave Joe small.
I'm not going to upscale any of those things. I'm going to upscale the stuff with the stuff and the stuff.
Okay.
You know, it's all that stuff.
Small things are bad, okay?
All the small things. Whoa.
Oh,
So,
serious? What was that? Blink 182?
yeah. We're talking about aliens, so I had
Oh,
to
can I can I
go.
can I go listen to Aqua for a minute to get Blink 182 out of my head?
Oh, that's right. You're getting songs stuck in your head right now.
Ick. Yeah, something like that. Mm, almost have Herbert taken, throw on some of that. So,
It keeps
uh,
kicking off.
well, have fun with it.
Uh-huh.
At least this time you didn't take like 10 minutes and I had to go to a commercial break.
Yeah, right. Dang. It's having all kinds of fun with me.
I guess you're all grainy.
You are too. Well, guys, I think
Yep.
that's what we're going to do. We're going to call it there. Internet's having fun with me.
Drop her down. You got storms over there or what? It's about
Yeah,
to get real
I
next
think
week.
so. I think
It's
so.
gonna be
But
like 10 degrees here, so it's gonna be real.
yeah, well, welcome, Corey. Good to see you too, guys. But that was
I guess we're done. We're out. Kill it. Bye. Done.
our episode for this week. We'll see you guys later. Bye. And we're just having fun with the internet. So why I gotta end, we gotta end it. We've been wrestling with it. Sorry, Corey. We'll be back on tomorrow. Hold on. There's he's back. What's up, dude?
Said bye. We're done. Killed it, and you kept it alive.
Yeah. Sorry. All right, we're done. We're done, guys. All right, later. Have a good one. Bye.